What if you could go back in time and rank every single zombies map without actually playing them? How would you rank a map like Origins in comparison to a World War II zombies map like the Shadow Throne, if you only knew the name of the map and a little picture? Today I asked my business associate to do just that, and this was a wild experience. The results were all over the place, but it was a lot of fun to record.
Do I have to like do these in like order of like how they appear right here, or can I just do them randomly?
Just do what feels right, you know? Like really
Okay.
get a hold of yourself and just like ride that wave.
Okay, so this infection thing, I think it's trash. I think it's trash because it's really boring. You know, it's a zombies game and it's called Infection.
But do you see the little burger? Do you see the burger in the top right?
I see the burger and I raise you that it's a game about zombies and it's a map called Infection. So that just kind of feels like if you
It's kind of like
gave me
blah, you know, like blah.
if you gave me Burger Map with like a cool name.
If it was called Burger Town, where would you place it?
If it was called Burger Town, I would obviously put it in God tier. Obviously. Same thing with like Buried. Like that's just like it's just kind of boring, you know? Like it's just one word, Buried, Infection. Like be a little more creative.
But I feel like a one-word zombies map, like that means that it's named so perfectly that you could describe the map in one word. That's how well named it is. It doesn't need to make itself think that it's more than what it is, you know? It doesn't need to be like the Final Reich or Shadows of Evil, you know? It doesn't need to be this big long ordeal.
Origins, is that the one with the Pegasus, the little pony?
No, not at all.
Oh, which one is the one with the pony? Ancient Evil?
Yeah.
I love horses.
Fair enough.
Also that's just a cool name. Shaolin Shuffle, that's also cool, but not as cool as a pony. The Giant kind of gives me James and the Giant Peach vibes, you know?
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what James and the Giant Peach is?
It reminds me
It's
of
like
it reminds me of like a book that I would
It is a
have
book.
to like tell the class about in like second grade show and tell, and I would have
It's
to like do my book report in front of the entire class.
I think it's by Roald Dahl or something. The same person who made Matilda. Whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna give it decent.
He sounds like a
because
shitty author.
It's just like, you know, it's decent. You know, it's not giving me Shaolin Shuffle or like Little Pony, but it's not giving me like this like boring like name, you know? The Darkest Shore. That sounds like some like indie horror movie about like a girl who like goes back to her like hometown after working in the big city and like falls in love with a guy and he's like a serial killer.
That seems like a pretty good like Lifetime movie though. Like I would watch that.
Like no, but it's giving me Lifetime movie and not in a good way.
Like a shitty Lifetime movie.
A bunch of these are just like kind of like named the same thing over and over again.
Like what do you mean?
Like Die Rise and Derise, like that's the same thing. Like that's the same thing.
I mean, Die Rise is like an English like play on words for like high rise, die rise, and Derice is the German word that means the giant. So it's literally two different languages. It's like the words just happen to be like kind of similar.
Okay, maybe I'll skip over that for now. Rave in the Redwoods sounds like an Edgar Allan Poe poem, but it's purple and I like the color purple. So I'm gonna put it right there. Zombies in Spaceland, immediately God tier. So is Attack of the Radioactive Thing. Like they just sound cool. They look cool.
You're a big Infinite Warfare Zombies fan.
Yeah, Verrucht sounds like really ugly and it looks really ugly. Like I want to know like what the process was behind like let's name it Verrucht. Like what does that even mean?
I think it means like insane in German.
It's just nasty. Like it's just nasty. Die Machine? That's cool. Like I like Die Machine. D Machine?
D Machine, yeah.
Whatever. It's
Don't know
cool.
what it means.
It's not it's not giving me purple, but it's not terrible, you know? I like the mannequins on Nuketown, but in the like regular version of Call of Duty.
Multiplayer.
Yeah. Shadows of Evil has that cool intro song.
The bootskin.
Yeah, that one. It sounds cool.
Mm-hmm.
The Beast from Beyond. Is that's the same? That's Infinite Warfare, right? It sounds like it would be Infinite Warfare.
Yeah. You're onto it.
Okay.
You figured out the formula.
Descent. Boring trash, one word name for a map.
Bro, but one word is so snappy. Like it's like Descent.
Okay.
Oh, what are we descending into? You know, like you gotta like figure it out. You know.
I don't even know what this number is in Roman numerals, so it's just immediately because like I don't. Is that 4?
X is 10.
8?
X
Oh,
minus I
9?
is 9.
Like I'm supposed to just figure that out? Like shut up. Alpha Omega. I like the movie Alpha and Omega, so I'll give it decent.
I don't know what that movie is. I feel like you
You've
made
never
it up.
seen-
I genuinely feel like you made it up.
Alpha and Omega. No, literally look it up. It's about 2 wolves. Alpha and Omega.
That sounds so lame. That sounds like the worst movie ever made.
What does that say?
Daron Fong.
Duran Font. I like the logo. It's cool. I guess. What does that say?
Terra Maledicta.
Okay, I like who names these things? Like what? Like what even is that? You know, the logo's cool, so I'll give it decent, but like who came up with that?
I don't know what that means or who cares. Like I haven't even played that map. That's the newest map that came out like a month ago and I haven't played it yet.
This sounds ugly. The Final Reich sounds like some like Nazi shit.
Like it's all Nazi shit.
Like it's giving me Nazi.
The whole zombies mode was originally called Nazi Zombies because it was all just like Nazi zombies.
Dead of the Night. See, like this is like weird because the map, like it looks like it's like meh, solid meh, but the name is like really good. Like that's a cool name. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the name. I think I'm gonna give it great just because you're Dead of the Night. That sounds cool.
I respect that.
Wanna
I'm a
play
big Dead of the Night
Dead of
fan.
the
I think
Night.
it's pretty underrated. I think it's a cool looking map. The picture doesn't do it justice.
Outbreak, same thing. One word. It's a game about zombies, and you named the map Outbreak. Like, come on.
What about the other
No.
Outbreak?
Okay, well this Outbreak is also rad.
Name the same thing.
Like, why? Is one of them like the remastered version of the other one?
No, they're just named the same thing.
Ascension and Descent, like come on man, like what is this? The Tortured Path, like that's not as bad, but it's like what even is that? 5, like come on man, like 5, like just the number 5, not even
That's
like
fine.
cool, and not even in like Roman numerals cool, just 5.
Yeah, they could have did it in like not Roman numerals, but like something. Like put it in
Okay.
Spanish, call it Cinco or something, you know.
Origins, I'll give it decent. I know it's one word, but it looks cool. It looks like
I don't
that'd be
think
fun
we
to
haven't
do.
played Origins.
Yeah, it has little staffs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool. Shinonuma. Is there trees in this?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
What kind of trees?
Bro, I don't know. Like
Where does this take place?
Eucalyptic, Japan.
So, there's cherry blossom trees.
Yeah, no. It's very ugly and like swampy.
Well, there's still cherry blossom trees in the vicinity.
At least
I-
within 100-mile radius of Shinonuma, there probably is a cherry blossom tree. Actually,
But-
I have no idea. Do cherry blossom trees even actually exist? Is that like actually a thing?
What did you just say?
Or cherry blossom tree is like an actual thing?
Yes. I'm not even gonna. Not even. Shangri-La. Is that in Japan too?
Shangri-La's in Shangri-La. It's a mythical place.
Oh, it just sounded
Nobody
like.
knows where it's from. They made a zombies map about.
God, that's gonna make me sound so stupid. Shangri-La, a mythical place that I already knew about. That was like a thing. That's a great name. All these Toten maps are trash. Be more original.
If it has Toten in the name. But I mean, don't you like care that there had to have been an original Toten? One had to come before the others.
I just feel like it's like lazy.
But the first one wasn't lazy, only the ones after.
I don't know, man. Like I feel like okay, which one came first then?
Keynote or Toten.
Okay, that's decent. But after that, it's like let it go. Transit, big titty mommy.
You play Transit. You're a big
Big
Transit fan.
She's so hot. Call of the Dead. That sounds cool, I guess. Like it's not like some Ascent, Outbreak 1 and 2. Do any of these have a dragon on them?
Yeah, Garage Carvey. You could literally see the dragon.
Okay. I like dragons. Nach der Untoten. Like, what is this? Nazi Germany in 1942?
Yes,
Like,
that's
come
exactly what it is. Like, it's the first zombies map. It was not, the game mode was called Nazi Zombies. You were literally killing zombies in Nazi Germany in 1942. Like, that's exactly
Okay.
what the game mode was.
Well, I don't support that.
You don't like Nazis, so it goes trash to you. Okay, fair enough.
I like the movie, that like cartoon movie.
What are you talking about?
The like Atlas movie.
What?
It's with that like hot girl, the blue Atlantis. Sorry. Atlantis.
What about that?
I like
Oh.
it, so.
Atlas was like the bad guys in Advanced Warfare. Like it was run by like Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey. I don't know who that is.
You know who Kevin Spacey is? Like the actor that like he was the main villain in Advanced Warfare. Like he like played him. Sexually charged with a felony for allegedly sexually assaulting. But yeah, he was like
Thought
the
he
head.
was a terrible
He was the
person,
head of
but-
like.
Atlas kind of sounds like Atlantis, and I like the animated movie Atlantis, so I'm putting it in great. We'll just completely ignore the whole like rapist thing.
He was like
Moon.
what, House of Cards. Is that what the show was called?
Yes. Oh, I know who you're talking about now. Oh my god, I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about. Really? He got fired from that show for
Yeah,
like
yeah.
assaulting someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was
Moon
also in this
obviously
video game.
God tier, best map in the game.
100%. No questions asked. I don't need to ask them.
This is a prison one, right?
Yeah.
I like the little doggies.
Doggies are cute.
The Shadowed Throne. Come on. Firebase C. C is my favorite letter of the alphabet. Horizon Draw. Is that like a tower?
No, it's just like a church.
I like the landscape of it. I like how it looks. The Frozen Dawn. You know the game Horizon Dawn?
I know of it.
I like that game.
I really don't know what that is.
Classified kind of makes me think about James Bond. I like James Bond.
Classified is just a remastered version of 5.
It has a cooler name.
I do prefer Classified over 5, so I respect that.
I like Blood. Zetsubo no Shima. Is this made up place?
What do you mean is this made up?
Is it a made up mythical place?
I think it means like Island of Despair. It's in Japan.
No, yeah, so it's in Japan?
Yeah, it's not like mythical.
So Cherry Blossom Tree, okay. Voyage of Despair it's giving me Titanic, and you know what? I love that movie. Oh, didn't I say this map was like ugly? I was like, wow, it's ugly. Ugly, but I like dying, so Revelation. This looks like a house, right? Is that a house?
Yeah, it is a house. Okay, so the house area is like the spawn, and the rest of the map is like parts of older maps combined into this map. Like it's like a compilation map.
Is there moon on it?
There is no moon. Moon did not make a return on trash.
Reese. It kind of sounds like Reese's Pieces, and I'm allergic to peanut butter, so don't like that.
Respectable.
What is this?
That's Mauer de Tote. You played this map. We got to the boss fight, but we like died.
Yeah, we died because you suck. But oh, the boss was like some hot girl, right? Like, it's a woman, right? There's a woman. Oh, and didn't you give me that like cool gun that like killed stuff instantly?
Yeah, I gave you the wonder weapon, and then like
Because
I
I
was
kept
stuck with
dying.
like shitty gun. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that you did that. And because there's a woman in this map, I'm giving it God tier.
That's the list.
So yeah, this is the list. Yeah, I guess I really like Infinite Warfare. Do you like my list?